What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy Smoke Spray Pray. Welcome to another very exciting episode of Smoke Spray Pray Live. Right now, I'm doing, guys, in my opinion, what is the very best Madden in the history of NFL Madden, guys. This is hands down the best Madden. The only Madden that has a storyline. The only Madden that has basically a campaign mode for football. It's insane. It's insane. Epic hard hitting. Epic hard hitting. What can I say? We have 3 careers going right now. This is the face of franchise. What can I say? It's the best. So, fill in for the starter and win. Whoa, what? So as you guys know right now, I just got out of college, just left the University of Miami, into the NFL draft, made the first round draft pick. So now we're with the Miami Dolphins, and we had to win our preseason debut. So these are all the objectives that we have to do in order to get to the Hall of Fame, guys. And that is the objective. Oh my God! Speaking of Hall of Fame, hold on. Shouts out to everybody out there watching. Let me put some commercials on this baby. All right, I got an ability slot. Nice. Hmm. When playing from behind, players with disabilities get easy into the zone. While in the pocket, passes with disability are almost guaranteed to evade the first sack attempt by a blitzing. That's what they have faster passing animation and increases velocity. Ooh, let's go! Faster bullet passes. Let's go. The gunslinger.
My chance to start a regular season game arrived unexpectedly in the
Uh-oh.
week. Our starter was injured, and I was the next man up.
Ma, if you're not watching that, tap in so I can get some views. Please, thank you.
It took everything I had to accomplish. The preseason is one thing, but I've been stepping out under the lights real this time.
Here we go, yo.
Headed out.
$270 yards passing rush. What's up, Wario? What's up, Wario?
In Miami, Florida. It's week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports.
You seen that, Kimiru? Oh man, that was a little unfortunate. Yeah, man. I miss playing with you, man. Like, one day we definitely gotta do something, man. I don't know, maybe later on tonight or something. I'm down, brother, man. Shouts out to everyone there. Please drop that thumbs up. Wario, Kimiru. This is Mama Smoke. Please drop a thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. And yes, Miru, I would love to run some Red Dead with you, my guy.
The Dolphins get set to match up with the Los Angeles Chargers. Hi, everyone. Brandon Gordon, Charles Davis. Charles, you look at the Dolphins as they enter play in this one. The losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Chargers, they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together.
You off work for the weekend, for real? Are you off work right now?
And some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Hey, Kimiru, yo, you gotta play some golf with us too, man. You gotta shoot like 18 holes with us, man. Don't act like you don't like a little golf, man. It's pretty fun. And it's the free game of the month, Kimiru. It's the free game of the month. If you get a chance, okay. If you get a chance, bro. Nice. So like I said, you're off right now, so man, we can probably do something this afternoon if you want, bro. Yo, and download that NFL 2K23 program. Yo, it's fun. I'm definitely gonna get some of that in today, man. Let's shoot a couple holes together, man. It'll be nice.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Go, boy! Go, boy! Woo!
I don't think there's anyone who could possibly doubt how fast he could run in the open field, but if there were, he silenced those thoughts there.
And sometimes you see big plays develop on a route like this, a slant route. And the object, very simple. Get the ball to your receiver in stride. This one was right on the money. He didn't miss a beat. And then it's off to the races, and there he goes.
And if you're wondering how fast he was going, Next Gen Stats clocked him at close to 21 miles an hour.
Damn. He was running 21 miles an hour, y'all. That's crazy. That's fast. That's fast.
Changes the complexion of things.
Yeah, Kimiru, if y'all are listening, man, make sure you download that PGA tour, man. It's awesome, man. Definitely gonna get some of that in today.
Escaping the pressure right. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. So the same tandem connecting on back-to-back throws to start the game.
And maybe throwing the scouting report on
yeah, right.
That's not exactly what they think is going to be their number one receiver.
I retired in Philly in 23. I guess I retire in Miami in 21. Yo, Kimir, I know you seen that epic, perfect season with the Super Bowl win to end the Madden 23, bro, with the Eagles. Go Birds.
Terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door.
Perfect season and a Super Bowl win, bro. That was.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Oh, that was.
Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down.
Call of Duty.
You're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to.
So you didn't answer me, man. Are you gonna download that PGA Tour, bro? So you could play, so you can shoot a couple rounds together. Oh.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace. It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
Two incompletions haven't moved him any closer. And likely throwing again, you have to think on third and goal here. And now before the play clock runs out, Billy and Flores are going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Keanu, relax.
Two incompletions haven't moved him any closer. And likely throwing again, you have to think on third and goal here.
Yeah!
Touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Dolphins take it right down and score on the opening drive. Building confidence after a loss. That's a good way to do it. The loss last game, but first drive here in this one, cashing it in for 6.
And they can talk all they want about putting a loss behind them. I think that drive there did more than any conversation they had, don't you think?
That's exactly right. Puts that to bed. And this is what they said all week long. A lot of things they needed to do differently. And whatever they said appears to have worked.
Yes, he is. That's why I had to go on mute. Hey, relax. What's wrong with you? Huh?
Jason Sanders now for the extra point.
Come here. Thank you.
And that makes it 7-0
Let me give you a little bit. Thank you.
And it winds up in 6 points for the Dolphins.
Why you silly? Hey, the boo-boo. Hey, the boo-boo.
Touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Joe Reed returning. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Chargers offense set to go to work, leading that offense. The rookie from Oregon who was drafted number 6 overall, Justin
Herbert. He's not a rookie no more.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
I can't wait, guys. The countdown has begun, guys. Madden 24 is coming out in a couple days. I repeat, Madden 24 is coming out in a couple days. And it's crazy because Madden 24 is coming out. Madden 24 is being released on the same exact day as the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game. I repeat, Madden 24 release date is the same day as the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game.
On second down, Eckler.
The funny part is I pre-ordered both of them. I'll do the football in the daytime and the Texas Chainsaw Massacre in the nighttime.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at
Whoa, baby! Get your butt down, boy!
On the defensive side of the football, they talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
On 4th down, on is Dustin Colquitt to kick this away. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10.
So they wound up passing on a long field goal try, but that works out for them really well. That one's down inside the 5-yard line.
And it's risky because your punter, if he puts it in the end zone, the net result not worth it, but there, I think worth it. Try and start this drive in the air. And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety. Well, I think you can go ahead and give your punter an assist on that one. Pinned him deep, and the defense comes through with 2 points.
You're exactly right, partner. This was all set up by a great punt, and if the ball goes in the end zone, this never happens. So great call. Give the punt team and the punter some love.
After the safety, remember, they also need to give up the football, and here's the free kick.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Automatic 1st down.
Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. From the 50, here's Herbert. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. And he's taken down inside the 30.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Well, this crowd does not like that call.
Understandable reaction from them. That's their team that the penalty is going against. But you and I both know they're going to take care of the quarterback.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Brandon, if I see a dime look, if I see 6 defensive backs near the goal line, I'm changing to a running play every time.
And they had 6 there. Surprised he didn't audible at the line?
Very much so. I'm going to count on my offensive line in this situation against the lighter defensive backs and try and push it across the end zone that way.
Got a man.
Oh, that was nice.
Keenan Allen, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers have taken the lead. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
Michael Badgley on for the extra point. It's up and good, and the lead now moves to 9-7. 5 plays there on that drive. And it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he returns this to the 22.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard.
Miami set to take over. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football and picked up by the Chargers. And he takes it.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
They give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for him.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He
Wait,
things up.
I was down. That's not a fumble.
For his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense.
I was down. That's not a fumble.
Do I ever?
Flag. Bring it back. Challenge.
Okay, that's fine.
Challenge. Challenge play.
Yeah, definitely.
His knee was down, y'all.
I love you too.
His knee was down.
So they need to determine if that knee was down
His knee was
before
down.
the ball was coughed up.
And they also wanted to make sure that the ball was possessed as they were going through it, that the ball wasn't working its way free before the knee hit the ground.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble. That was
Oh!
You definitely have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it. But you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it. And that's what you don't want to do.
through one quarter, 9-7 our score.
Chargers 9, Dolphins 7.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
There you go. Intercepted by the Chargers.
When the rookie QB gets his first touchdown pass, that's one you put in the trophy case. First career interception, that's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go ask for the football, right? Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
Jerome Baker, the Dolphins' leading tackler a season ago, tallies another one. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, Herbert finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Yards on the play. And it's third down.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And it's complete. Henry. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll make it second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
A throw over the middle taken in, and he'll go down at the 28. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
First down, Chargers.
Herbert back to the air. Going for it all. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. The Dolphins do the job defensively there, and now it brings up 4th.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunate for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through, and that will push the lead up to 12-7. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
Here again comes the captain of this offense leading his crew back out there now. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get him back into the ball game or into the lead. In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once where he actually ran out onto the field first ahead of everyone else just to say, guys, let's go. Try and create that energy, create that spark.
Well, so far he has 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He'll be looking for that 2nd touchdown now. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A gain of 32 that time. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover him. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. He'll try and he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are going to jump back in front. We saw so much of this last year at the college level, but there you go. His first rushing touchdown as an NFL quarterback.
And with the speed he has, we certainly know it won't be his last because that's something
What's up, D-Money?
very well, as you mentioned at the
What's up,
college
little
level.
bro?
It's something he's going to carry over, and they'll make it a big part of their offense.
Thumbs up to you, my guys. Thumbs up to everybody out there. Please drop a thumbs up to your boy. Hope everyone's having an awesome day. Hope you guys enjoying this epic game. This Close one. Still the 14.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
26-yard line.
Austin Eckler and the Charger offense reclaim center stage. He's just been looking for some space. I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about him.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Looking sideline, incomplete. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, Herbert. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he is going to have the Chargers to get the 3rd down conversion.
He really got that.
Herbert hooking up with Henry that time for the Charger first. Allen has it left side.
Come on, guys.
Inside the 45.
I seen that.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. Open man is Reed. He's got it. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To the air again, Herbert. That's into the hands of Eckler. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Herbert throwing again. He'll get this to Eckler, and he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Give him 9 on the play, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Again, Herbert. The Dolphins do the job defensively there, and now it brings up 4th.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They'll run for it with Eckler. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. And this is brought all the way back. A fumble recovery and taken to the house for a Miami touchdown. Even the great ones, some of the best, they're not immune to the fumble, and here it really hurts them.
If the ball gets away from any runner's body, That's when the defense pokes at it, swipes at it, swats at it, and finds a way to create a big play for themselves.
Sanders now to add the extra point. And that makes it a 9-point game. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
Sanders to kick off for Miami.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
They're on 24-yard line.
Austin Eckler and the Charger offense reclaims center stage. Looking for a bounce back. Had the fumble a moment ago that went for a touchdown the other direction. See if he can get back in rhythm.
And you have to be very careful about having too quick of a hook with really good players. I did a guy's game in high school where he fumbled 3 times in the first quarter, finished with over 300 yards on the night, later ended up in the NFL. If you've got a talented back, give it back to him.
Well, indeed, trying to run it out as they start on the ground. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. And on the stop defensively, Raekwon McMillan.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second down.
So we come upon halftime with 9 points separating these two teams. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. A lot to get to here as some of the division races starting to take shape as we look around the NFL here in week number 7. We'll start up at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, and it is the Jets who have the lead in that one. Sam Darnold has thrown a touchdown pass. From there, let's get down to Baltimore to check in on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And you can see they trail in that matchup against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ben Roethlisberger at it again, 3 touchdown passes. Lastly, let's head to Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, see what's happening with the Bengals. And for the moment, they trail the visiting Browns in that one. Baker Mayfield with a couple of touchdown passes. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders now to kick this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Around 26-yard line.
Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess that in the locker room, they talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Brings up second and 10.
On second down, here's Herbert. Man open left side. It's his running back with it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken.
Try to knock that damn ball loose before you even could get possession of it.
Now they pick up over 30 yards. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Eckler. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on second down. And to the right side here, it's Allen. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Herbert now. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. On the crossing route, complete. That's Williams. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Mike Williams, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chargers have made this a one-score game. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position. And that was special there.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And according to Next Gen Stats, his top speed on that one, better than 20 miles an hour. Badgley on for the extra point. And the lead is down to 2. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. They'll throw. They'll roll him out right. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a 1st down.
So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Looking to throw. Oh, incomplete.
Come on, man.
Really helped there. Almost intercepted.
Oh,
Instead,
my
it's
God,
just
bro.
down.
I think he's got to be
Almost threw
careful
a
not
damn
to
pick. Y'all
force
see
anything
that?
into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 25-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Being chased out left. And he's going to keep it here. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down. We've seen the pressure get to him several times in this game. There, though, we see him escape it.
And we've seen this rookie video before as well. That type of pressure, oftentimes, what do you resort to? Your legs trying to skip.
And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Linval Joseph able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in the second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Out to his left. He may try and run, and he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. It's their quarterback. His 3rd touchdown of the season, early coming in this game. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. We've seen this already from him in this game. 2nd time he's into the end zone with a rushing touchdown.
So the head coach is going to have a meeting with the owner this week. You know why? He's got to let the owner know, I know you wrote the check for his arm, but we're going to make him a part of our running game too. This guy can do it all. Let's see where he takes us.
And that makes it a 9-point game. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And a 9-yard run on the end of it. After the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. L.A. readies for its next possession. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that 1st touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
That throw into the arms of Allen. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And finally, he is out of bounds, but not before taking it down near the 15. A big play that time on the catch and run. 31 yards. Is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From from the shotgun. Here's Herbert. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. 4 yards remain on second down. Ball on the 10. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A Charger first there as Herbert finds Williams. Back to throw here, Herbert. That's caught at the 2. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Hunter Henry, his second touchdown on the season. And the Chargers are able to make this a close game again.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury. And it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. And he finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
And the lead is down to 2. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone.
Why can't we score?
Come on, guys. Oh my God, I can't believe what I want.
So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. Takes it at the 7. Able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Charles, you said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Forced out to his left. Now he'll pull it down. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Looked to me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was.
Through an opening, and there he goes. Touchdown. Gesicki, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the 4th quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
So now a big play here as the Dolphins will go for the 2. They run it with Breida, and he finds his way into the end zone as the lead moves to 10. So they try to make it a 2-score game with a conversion. It pays off.
And they've looked at the situation, figured it out well. A 2-score game in this situation, they've got to feel much better about where they are.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no return here for Reed. This will be a touchback. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll set up to throw. On the screen, this is Eckler. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
The Chargers on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, Herbert. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
First down, it's Herbert. He'll get that complete to Reed. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Herbert back to the air. And he's got the open man. It's Allen on the comebacker. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 16 yards, a first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Now Herbert. That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. And is it a touchdown? No signal. No, they say incomplete.
I know every offense wants to start their snaps closer to the goal line, but it's actually harder to throw the ball in those situations. You throw into that tight coverage, you see what happens. Hard to get the ball in there.
Not enough space there. Lucky maybe that it wasn't intercepted. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here from the right hash, and this one just a chipping. Badgley able to knock this one through, and this is back down to a 7-point game.
Chargers 29.
So you knew one way or another that they needed the 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball back, hopefully.
Yeah, and the question is, how do you accomplish that? Do you onside kick it? Or since you have all 3 timeouts, do you kick it deep? To me, I'm playing field position with all 3 timeouts. I kick it deep and try and pin them back there.
And the Dolphins are going to recover. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that one. They needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Looks like he'll throw here. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida, down right around the 25. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They run again with Breida. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And it's caught by Parker. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Let's go! Let's go! And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you got to feel good about your chances.
Sanders on for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback. Herbert and the Chargers down by 2 touchdowns. 43 seconds to go. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a 1st down. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Eric Rowe. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's going to take off with it. And they can't bring him down. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? The so-called good guys didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon.
And that is caught. Touchdown. Mike Gesicki with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And thanks to with 6.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Sanders now to add
You
the
got
extra
Madden
point.
Christmas, y'all see that?
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it winds up in 6 points for the Dolphins.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no return here for Reed. This will be a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard. But that is not the case as we play on here in this fourth quarter. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This is caught at the 20. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field.
Final score, Dolphins.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Miami, it may not be too late to salvage their season as the win moves them to 2-5 now on the year. And they'll have another home date next week as the LA Rams come to town. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville.
I can still remember the excitement in the locker room after my first regular season game. The hugs, the handshakes, and most of all, the words of encouragement from my mentor. It was great to know my teammates recognized my performance out on the field, and I was ready to show them that things were going to get even better. It was a tough break for the injured guy, but this was huge for me. The press wanted a quote, which is how things happen like they did. For a few last photos and left the podium. Later that day, I checked the headlines and was shocked to see one in particular about my press conference.
Obviously, guys, as you guys can see, the ultimate goal is to make it into the Hall of Fame. So I won the preseason debut. I filled in for the starter. Let's see, if they obviously they're gonna continue to update it. They're gonna continue to update it throughout the career. They're gonna continue to update your goals, I guess, what they want you to do, so you can.
Today, from Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida, it's Week 13 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Miami Dolphins taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. The excitement brewing here in South Florida as a moment ago the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with the Cincinnati Bengals. Charles Davis. Charles, you look at the Dolphins as they enter play in this one. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Meanwhile, for the Bengals here, they've come in on a nice run of recent form, 4 wins out of 5.
And the offense last week, they had things humming. If you're a defensive player, you may get overshadowed a little bit, but you're really buoyed by what your offense is doing.
So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback. Play fake. He'll look to throw. Anything, but now he's swallowed up and taken down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's 2nd down. That's called setting the tone right away.
It certainly is, and it lets you know just how important communication is amongst the offensive line. They talk about it all the time, knowing each other's moves. You've got to be coordinated and in sync. Otherwise, your quarterback gets hit.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Going deep here for Parker. He's got him in, complete. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. A big play there for the Dolphins. 48 yards. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It should, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week.
This is the only Madden in the past couple of years. No glitches.
When they make one against
Straight, perfect, clean, smooth gameplay.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll set up a throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Steps away to his left. And now he's going to use it. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Their mobile quarterback. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Dolphins take it right down and score on the opening drive. This is a crew that come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you you've gone somewhere, but you really haven't. You're in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, though. Get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Bengal offense set to go and leading them out. The #1 overall pick back in April out of LSU, Joe Burrow. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. The numbers for Mixon last week, 19 carries, 67 yards.
And well liked by his teammates. In fact, I got on good authority, even though I'm not an investigative reporter, that in their team meeting this week, the offensive line stood up and said, Coach, we've got to have better yardage for this guy. He's number 9 in the league. He's got to be in the top 3 before the season's over. Let's run the ball.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And he gets this one just
I ain't gonna lie, this is a great quarterback, Joe Burrow.
It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
It's gonna be an epic game.
Mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, you know, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, you know, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up. A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. And the catch made, it's Tyler Boyd. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 34-yard line. The good pick up there of 20 yards. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 34. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, they sent the power set out there, and their job is to be man-on-man and move people so they can run the football. But that time, too many men didn't get moved in the box defensively. They end up throwing him for a loss.
Now Burrow. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Terrence Mitchell. He's had the 40. Past the 20.
They ain't ready for
But
it.
he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. They took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now 14-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. Throw left side complete. It's Boyd. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
On the delay, it's Mixon. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
And a good pickup there by Mixon, and that shows the talent that he has. Back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons, 4th in the NFL in 2018, 9th last year. But I look for those numbers to jump back up again with the introduction of new talent in Cincinnati.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Boyd's the target, and he has it over the middle. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
9 yards. And a Bengals first down.
Mixon with a first down carry. And shutting him off, now open field. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Give him 17 and a Cincinnati first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
To Mixon on first down. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Burrow will throw. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
He's got his man, Boyd.
And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
They'll give it to Mixon, and that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try to help against the run.
Another try for Mixon, and he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bengals have got it back to a 1-score game. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Bullock good on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard.
So Miami coming out for their 2nd drive, and they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. It's a big play there for Miami. 44 yards.
Well, he's definitely a big target out there, listed as 6'4", and he used every one of those extra inches to go up and make that catch.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He'll run it.
And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Bengals.
We've
More
hit
like
the
3
2-minute mark
tackles.
of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. And he whips that one incomplete there. And this one too low. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. And that is incomplete.
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They'll look to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Mike Gesicki, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And, you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team. This is just confidence building and growth time for him, right?
Yeah, it's a game within the game, isn't it? Because every team wants to win all games on their schedule. But the development of this rookie quarterback is paramount for this team. So you're exactly right. Every rep, doesn't matter what the game, what the situation, what the score, valuable for him, valuable for his team as they look towards next year.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Joe Mixon and the Bengal offense ready to go back to work. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Dolphins.
We have seen this before.
That boy got hit hard. That boy got hit hard.
You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere.
He don't even know where he at.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now to get set to take over.
Please hit that thumbs up. Always hit that like button. Hit that subscribe to that shit button. Hit that
Scoring it well
notification.
right now.
We going for that third TD right now.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them, every move they make works, it clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. Preston Williams, the intended receiver, and now it's 2nd down. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 26 and a first down. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's 2nd down.
At the 43-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he's going to have the first down as they move into field goal range here at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Flush to his right. And throw right side complete to Parker. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki, but now it's 3rd down. That's caught at the 2. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Mike Gesicki in the final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage.
On that 3rd down first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Sanders on for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for the Dolphins. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. We're starting to get near the home stretch of this NFL season. It's Week 13, so let's get an update on what's going on. We'll start up at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey, and it is...
You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. The Bengals with work to do in this third quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. On the slant, complete to Green. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow throwing the out route incomplete. That's Boyd. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. That's complete to John Ross. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down. To the air again, Burrow. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Play action. It's Burrow. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on.
That was a good defense. That was a good defense, yeah. That's what they read, though, I think. Thumbs up. Like, subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification.
That the early jitters are long gone. That they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Over the middle, complete. It's Boyd. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
It's a gain of 6.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a 1st down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And Burrow going to throw again. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now, Burrow. Again, he'll target Boyd, this time successful. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 25-yard line. Burrow to Boyd there for the Cincy 1st. Now Burrow on 1st down. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him, and what a lot.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. John Ross, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Now Bullock to add the extra point. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And it's finished off with a Cincinnati touchdown. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And spinning now. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams...
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Their lead down from 21-14, but still sitting in a great spot. Up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Now, I guess, Charles, sometimes when you have a receiver well over 6 foot, you do that. Just put it up there, let him grab it, and he did.
And it certainly appears like a 50-50 ball, right? We always talk about that when both sides have a chance to get it, the receiver or the guy covering him. But I think the odds actually are in favor of the offense. They can see the ball coming oftentimes before the defender can get his head around. So I think that really goes to like 70-30, and they should be able to go up and get it most of the time.
So he got it there. A big play there for the Dolphins. 41 yards. Now that's 2 big catches that he's had on this drive alone.
And I can hear it right now. If they give up a 3rd to him, whoever does that, go stand on the other sideline.
And this is caught by Parker for a Miami touchdown. Devontae Parker, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins add on to their lead. Well, with that touchdown pass, I'm going to bring up a point from earlier in the year. Some of the fans were saying, when do we turn to the rookie? Well, he's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, I love the fact that the fans are bringing that up because I'm not the head coach. Okay, so he's got to deal with it. But I think it's a legitimate question. With the way their season is going, I think now is the time to turn the page and let him get some starts before this season is over.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
2nd and 7.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Green's got it over the middle. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
A gain of 12. And a Bengal first down.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. On the right side, caught by Green. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A very solid gain of 27. Back now in Miami. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. First down. Here's Burrow. He goes right back to Green. He's got it complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. A toss left, Mixon. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals are able to draw a bit closer. Now he's doing his part, but still facing a sizable deficit.
And he would like to do more, but he needs help from the other 2/3, right? He needs his defense to bow up a little bit, and he also needs special teams to maybe create some big plays and help them get back in it.
Here's Bullock now for the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it all culminated in the touchdown run coming from Joe Mixon.
It's all right. That's all right. They got that. They got that. Shouts
Now
out to you
after the
guys.
touchdown, it's
These other
Bosher to
thumbs
kick
up.
it away. Taking it about the 1. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Dolphins take over first and 10.
Getting set to go again on offense. Here's Devontae Parker now. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun because, let's face it, they keep sending coverage at him.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. DJ Reader in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Now an open man. That's the tight end, Gesicki. It's complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. 27 yards there, a first down. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. They're going to look to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. Albert Wilson, the intended receiver there. That'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Coverage there by Von Bell.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. And it's caught by Parker. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. Well, we saw this plenty last year in college. He loved to take his shots downfield, and that throw, that was a thing to behold there.
And he made that look effortless, didn't he? I mean, he's had a great game throwing the football, and this is going to add to his yardage total in a big way. It's one thing to be accurate on your short and intermediate throws, but when you're hitting the bombs like those, look out.
Yeah, and the next-gen stats showing that at an even 57 yards through the air. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Now, the number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
And they decided to go with the safety blitz there. And look, if that gets picked up, quarterback really has the advantage then because he'll have more time to throw the football and some wide open space. But when it doesn't, that's a guy who gets a free run into the backfield, and oftentimes the QB ends up on his backside as he did there.
A good display of footwork. It gets him just inside the 5 to the 4. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Flushed out right. This is caught. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty would do for them?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Sanders now to add the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it winds up in 6 points for the Dolphins. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. That catch good for only a couple.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And that is incomplete. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense is going to be a real tough one for them. Offense, they'll get a little bit of praise.
Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's got the defense so much on their heels, got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy, and what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
They'll set up the screen here to mix him. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Holding offense.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Burrow's throw going to be caught by Boyd. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Throwing again, it's Burrow. He's going to let it fly. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up fourth. Fourth down. Here's Joe Burrow. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds. And the throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't matter. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And this game just illustrates how important home field really is. On paper, didn't look like much of a matchup, but now it's looking like it'll become one of the big surprises of the weekend. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. That's good for 28 yards.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got the step on him. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll set up a throw. And that is caught. What a grab at the 8. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches, that was great, and they're fun. They become a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Mike Gesicki, his 3rd touchdown of the game, his 8th on the year. And the Dolphins are able to grow their lead. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
A final shot now for Burrow. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Bobby McCain. And he will be out of bounds here with zeros on the clock as this ball game is over. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Dolphins, the playoffs may be out of reach, but the win gets them to 4-8 on the year. And they'll have another home date next week as the Kansas City Chiefs come to town.
There were some incredible players this year. Tommy Matthews, for instance, had a spectacular season. But it's the other half of the Heartbreak Kids that really stood out, mainly because he didn't quite live up to his counterpart on the field. These two guys have been battling it out as frenemies since high school, and that rivalry doesn't seem to be dissipating anytime soon. Tommy clearly outclassed his friend in the early stages of their career. Kind of like Peter Schrager and I, only in this case, I'm Tommy. But seriously, even though Tommy may have the upper hand at this stage, I wouldn't count out his other half just yet. We've seen what he's capable of as a game changer in the past. So, if he can keep growing as a player, I think this rivalry can even out, unlike the one Peter and I have.
So after a long struggle, you were finally named the starter. Talk about an intense experience.
It was a heck of a year, that's for sure. And it taught me a valuable lesson. My actions, good or bad, would have consequences. Still, I was looking forward to what the next season would bring.
One step closer to the Hall of Fame, guys. I repeat, one step closer to the Hall of Fame. Ooh, we got an ability slot unlocked. Nice. Alright, guys, here we go. Passers with this ability have 4 extra hot routes done. As we have perfect accuracy on all or touch passes. That's it. We're gonna try both of these. We're gonna try the escape artist, and we're gonna try we're gonna try the lofting deadeye. Alright. It's gonna be epic. And so now it says lead a dream team to a championship. Start off hot with a dream team. We're getting closer to their Hall of Fame, guys. So please drop a thumbs up. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that share button, hit that notifications.
What part of the process did you enjoy the most?
It was fun to be surrounded by my friends. Doing the job is easier when you're in good company. It was just after camp, and Coach called me in to talk about the preseason games. I didn't think anything of it at the time. It was the first of many moments that would eventually snowball into something much bigger.
Alright guys, drop a thumbs up. We're gonna play this game when I come back. Alright? Stay tuned. We'll be back later with some more content. Alright, like, subscribe, thumbs up.